Hey y'all, it's Emily, and today is another Ultimate College Tips video. This time I'm talking about dorm room stuff and dorm life. This is just some things about dorm life. I transferred and I was at a junior college for 3 years. When I transferred, they offered me to just go into the apartments because I was an upperclassman rather than having to stay in a dorm. So I don't know much about dorms and having a roommate in the same dorm with you. Anyway, this is more of just having roommates and stuff. It's not gonna be I don't have perfect advice for those dorms. I don't have perfect knowledge, maybe somebody else does. I can try to answer any questions that you have if you comment down below, or my Twitter is in the description, so you can go tweet me and ask questions there. This is just basically living with roommates and stuff, trying to make it generalized. Just first of all, you're gonna have problems with roommates. You are, even though one of my roommates and we are still good friends. Here's just some tips. Learn to clean. Just learn how to clean your room. Contribute to any shared spaces. I shared a bathroom and then with one person, and then the living room and the kitchen were shared by all 4 people. I know you may just share a room and a bathroom, but still learn to keep your stuff clean. If you don't know how to clean, ask somebody. Ask your mom, ask your dad, ask the person who normally cleans your house how to clean, how to do laundry. That's something you're gonna have to learn. How to clean, how to do laundry. Just know that beforehand, and also that's other supplies that you're gonna have to know about taking to school with you. I shared a bathroom with somebody, never cleaned it. I was the only one that cleaned it, and I don't know, they must not have cleaned the bathroom very often, or must be used to somebody cleaning up after them, because never cleaned it. And it was just half the time I cleaned just because I got annoyed at how dirty it was. And my family cleans bathrooms once a week, and I cleaned it once a month because I was waiting for the other person to clean it. And also, I was busy. I took 21 credit hours. 22 credit hours. 21. I don't know. I took 22 credit hours this last semester, and was involved in theater, and I did not have a lot of extra time that I could have spent clean. I made time to clean, but it would have been helpful if some of the times I didn't have to because somebody else did their job. Just learn how to clean and learn how to do laundry, because nobody is going to clean up after you. Nobody's going to do your laundry. Pick up after yourself, because you're the one that's responsible for it. If you just don't leave dirty dishes around, pick up, if you make a mess in the bathroom, or if you pick up your dirty clothes, pick up after yourself. Because like I said, nobody's going to be there to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. Another thing, be mindful of how many people you live with and how much space there is. I actually had to take a mini fridge because I kept having to fight for space in the refrigerator. Full-size refrigerator, 4 people, and one person took up the majority of the space. So just be mindful of how much stuff you have in the fridge, and even if you have to say this shelf is for this person, this shelf is for this person, just be mindful of that. It's also cabinet space and other shared spaces. Just like I said, be mindful about how much space you have, and be mindful of how many other people are sharing that space. Let your roommates know about any guests that you have coming, just for the fact that they know about it. They don't want to walk into a bunch of people that they don't know staring at them like they're not supposed to be there. Yes, that did happen. But yes, just let your roommate know of any guests. One night I walked in after going to dinner for my friend's birthday. I walked in at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was 17 people. I knew 3, and they were standing on our furniture in the living room screaming karaoke. So just like I said, let your roommates know about that, and I was completely unaware of that whole thing. I wouldn't have minded it so much if I had known about it. So that's what I'm saying. Let your roommates know if you're having guests over, whether, you know, and especially if they're going to be like party like that. So don't expect one person to clean a shared space. If you share a space with somebody, at least like coordinate. Like, you clean it this time, I'll clean it the next time, or you clean this parts of it and I'll clean these parts of it. Like, coordinate. And also make sure, like, you know, like, are you going to clean it once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month? Like, you need to figure it out with the person that you're sharing a space with, which is something that I wish I had been better about doing. Yeah, I think living in the dorms, it's a lot of fun, and the difference between, because I commuted for 3 years and then I spent 2 years in the dorms there, but my senior year I moved home my last day of classes because I didn't live that far, and so I commuted for finals. If you're doing a group project over finals week, then make sure you do it beforehand or don't move home early. The thing about commuting, it's fun, or it's fine, and you get to come home. You don't have to worry about a dorm room or moving out or moving back and forth, except when it's like you have 3 hours between what you're supposed to do and you have nothing to do, and it's not like you can go back to your room and take a nap. Like, there's one day I spent basically the entire day in the psych lounge, and I even, like, people were asked, like, what are you doing in here? And I was like, well, I commute, and I'm not spending time in my dorm. So just be aware, I guess. Just kind of think about that. Make sure you have a book. Make sure you find some place where you can hang out, because I'm sure sitting in your car for a long time is not the best place, and that's probably not where you want to go. Can't really say whether I prefer commuting or whether I prefer living on the dorms. They both have their perks. I definitely did enjoy living in the dorms down there because I was able to go to parties, stumble down the stairs, and go right to bed, and then I didn't have to worry about driving home or finding somebody to or finding somebody's place to crash at, which, I mean, I know there's friends that I could have, but that was definitely a perk. And especially if, like, you have friends that want to hang out, then you can just hang out last minute. Like, they can be like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. Cool, let's hang out. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Study groups are easier because you're right there. You can sleep longer because, like, when I commute, okay, so I lived, basically, it was about 25 to 30 minutes for both colleges, just different directions. And when I commute, I had to wake up 2 hours before my class started and leave an hour beforehand just because of traffic, and I wanted to make sure I got there early enough. So there's that. When I lived on campus, I got up 30 minutes before my class started. But also, remember, I had, like, a private college, and it took me like 7 minutes to walk from one end of campus to the other. If you're able to and you can afford it, or you can have loans that cover it, then stay on campus, just because, you know, just for the experience, and also just so you can experience freedom. You can experience not having to, you know, tell people that you're going out or when you'll be back. You can just leave and come. You can just come and go as you please, and nobody really has to worry about it, unless you're going, like, back and forth every, like, 5 minutes every hour, and then your roommates start being like, okay, you need to stop. If you want to go and take a nap between classes, I don't do naps, but if you need to go take a nap between classes, then, you know, you can go back to your own place, and you don't have, in privacy, and not have to just, like, fall asleep in a chair in the hallway. Because I saw people at the junior college I went to do that a lot. All my links are down there in the description, so go check those out. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel to be notified when more videos are posted. Hi. When did I start saying hi? Like, I don't. Excuse me. I'm sorry. 5 minutes wait. Thank you. I'm trying to think of some other things. See, this is why I need to write stuff down, or else I just sit here and there's, like, long pauses. Bye.